UFC 317 will be remembered not just for Ilia Topuria's historic knockout victory, but for the electric, unscripted face-off with Paddy Pimblett that instantly set the stage for one of the most anticipated showdowns in recent memory. The drama, athleticism, and genuine animosity on display have catapulted both men and the lightweight division into the global spotlight. Before we jump in, a quick request: if you enjoy our content, please consider subscribing. It's just one click for you, but it means the world to us. Thanks for the support. Now let's get started. Ilia Topuria's Night of History. Ilia Topuria entered UFC 317 as one of the sport's most dangerous and technically brilliant fighters. Having vacated his featherweight title to pursue lightweight gold, Topuria faced former champion Charles Oliveira in the main event at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. With Islam Makhachev vacating the lightweight belt, the division was wide open for a new king. Topuria wasted no time. In front of a roaring crowd of nearly 20,000, he delivered on his pre-fight promise, using a sharp right hand and a devastating left hook to drop Oliveira just 2:27 into the opening round. The knockout was emphatic. Oliveira, known for his resilience, was left unable to continue. With this win, Topuria improved his perfect record to 17-0 and became the first fighter in UFC history to hold undisputed titles in two divisions while remaining undefeated. UFC President Dana White was quick to acknowledge the magnitude of the moment. "I think tonight was his big night. We have a star on our hands." The MMA world echoed the sentiment, with fighters and fans flooding social media to praise Topuria's performance and his rapid ascent to superstardom. The face-off, Topuria versus Pimblett. But the night's most talked about moment came after the main event. As Topuria celebrated in the octagon, UFC commentator Joe Rogan, seizing the energy in the arena, invited Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, who was in attendance, to step inside for a face-off. What followed was pure MMA theatre. Pimblett, riding his own UFC win streak and fresh off a TKO victory over Michael Chandler, entered the cage with swagger. The two men, whose rivalry dates back to a heated altercation during Fight Week in London years earlier, wasted no time reigniting their feud. Topuria, holding both his championship belts, delivered a chilling prediction to Pimblett's face before shoving the Liverpool native in a display of raw animosity. The crowd erupted. It was a scene reminiscent of the sport's most iconic rivalries, Khabib versus McGregor, Jones versus Cormier, where personal history and competitive stakes collide. Pimblett, never one to back down, responded with equal fire. "You don't even need to sell that fight. It sells itself. Two people who genuinely dislike each other. We haven't seen that since Khabib McGregor. I wouldn't want to finish him quickly, I'd want to disfigure him." Dana White's disapproval and the UFC's dilemma. Not everyone was pleased with the spectacle. UFC President Dana White, who had already left his cage-side seat, criticized the unsanctioned face-off in the post-fight press conference. "I don't know who the hell let him in there. That should have never happened. My thing with Topuria is his wife and kid are in the octagon. That's not the fight. It shouldn't happen. That's not really what we do." White's frustration stemmed from both the lack of official sanction and the presence of other top contenders, like Arman Tsarukyan and Justin Gaethje, who arguably have stronger claims to the next title shot. Yet, the undeniable buzz generated by the Topuria-Pimblett confrontation has put the UFC in a familiar position, balancing the integrity of its rankings with the business of blockbuster fights. The stakes, a rivalry years in the making. The animosity between Topuria and Pimblett is not manufactured. Their dislike for each other is well documented, and both fighters have publicly acknowledged the personal nature of their feud. Topuria's meteoric rise, marked by knockouts of former champions and now dual division gold, contrasts with Pimblett's brash personality and rapid climb through the lightweight ranks. Pimblett, aware that he'll be a significant underdog, thrives in that role. "People are convinced I'll be defeated. 9 out of 10 likely believe he will knock me out. I thrive on proving them wrong. I can't wait. I can't be booked with anyone else now. It's as simple as that. I am fighting him next. I am going to take his little head off for him." What's next for the lightweight division? While Dana White has not officially confirmed Pimblett as the next challenger, the momentum is undeniable. Topuria, for his part, has made it clear he wants the fight, and the UFC's global audience is clamoring for it. The division remains stacked, with contenders like Tsarukyan and Gaethje waiting in the wings, but the Topuria-Pimblett rivalry has captured the imagination of fans and media alike. The Topuria-Pimblett face-off at UFC 317 has electrified the lightweight division, promising an intense rivalry. With fans eagerly awaiting their clash, this matchup could define the next era of UFC excitement and championship contention. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's just a tiny click for you, but it makes a massive difference for us. Thanks for supporting the channel.